This is called the Titanium Engagement Playbook. Titanium is really a status. You guys know what I mean? It's a status. It's not like a program because everybody's just here. You're in it. So it's not like we're running a program. So it's really a status symbol. So you know how Shelly just went through and said we got the awards lined up and we're going to be giving out awards at the event, have a big award ceremony. That's going to be super fun. But I wanted to talk a little bit more about, how we can do this collectively across the board. Okay. Tracy and Shelly and Nathan, they're all into this. They would like to have a leaderboard. Okay, across the spectrum where the thing that we're giving the awards out on, we're actually got a really good leaderboard that we can look at on a day in, day out, weekly, month in and month out basis. So we're going to put that together and have some fun gamifying this thing. And you're going to discover, like I did, it's like, whoa. When you think about it, there's a lot of categories, like I don't want to give away any of the winners. Some of them I was like, oh my gosh, I had no idea. Like I want to say it so bad because I was like, I don't even know if they know it. So I want to do this. I want to put this together. So if you guys have some feedback on that, on this performance board, and we gamify what we're doing, because there's a lot of different categories, right? You've got like not just listings, but you got money you give away. You got as a percentage of income, you got upfront fees collected. There's a lot of different categories around these KPIs that we're doing. And I think it would be awesome for everybody to see who kind of leads the way on these things. And it will inspire everyone to see what's happening and what's possible. I wanted to do it a long time ago when I was in the coaching program, but I couldn't get everybody to buy into having a performance board. But Nathan, is it true that everybody plays differently when you keep score? Some people probably would say like, I don't want people to feel bad, because they're not on the leaderboard. But I'm like, but you're in the game, and you're going to be amazed at some of the things that you actually are winning at, that you didn't even know about if you participate. So we're going to participate in that. So that's part one. Secondly, are the hot seats. We're going to do this here in a couple of minutes. If you guys don't know Nate and Harrison up in Maine, you're getting ready to know them. They have a really great business. So Harrison's going to jump into the hot seat because Harrison loves adventure. So elite masterminds, which is what we're doing here, they run on problem solving sessions. At least once a month, we're going to do a problem solving session. And we're going to have a couple of people jump into the hot seat here. And it's going to run this way. For example, Harrison here in a minute is going to present his goal. He's going to talk about kind of where they currently sit right now and then what their challenge is. Here's where I'm at. Here's really where I want to go. And here's what we're running into right now that we believe if we could get beyond it, we can crush it. So whatever that is, we're all going to work together to apply that solution. That's a hot seat. All right, next, as part of the leaderboard on this initiative is in order to maintain titanium status, you got to show up. Like we have a great group of people here, but they're not really benefiting that much because they don't show up and we're not benefiting from them and they're pretty good people. We're going to basically just make titanium what it is. It's a status privilege. People got to show up to things, at least 80% of everything, in order to not lose their titanium designation. And when you lose that, you lose things. The designation, the leaderboard rankings, don't qualify for the awards, those kinds of things. So we're not trying to penalize people. We're trying to encourage everyone to show up and participate because we're all better when we do. The next one is the AI can take this and break this down into something that you guys can digest and go and leverage and do. So that's going to be happening. But the one that I really wanted to get you guys feedback on before we jump in with Harrison here was this idea of small accountability groups. I think it's a home run and something that we haven't done before. But putting some small groups together, depending on how they're structured and what the purpose is. I'll give you an example. How many of you guys go to a big church where they have small groups? So at North Point, Andy Stanley has a huge church, so, they thrive on the small groups. So what happens is the church will put out a, hey, this is what we're working on and study. And the small group will take it and do their own thing with it in the small group. So we have enough things here that we're trying to get in and get done and get implemented that we could, instead of just 4 or 5 of you getting together and, all right, what do we do? It can be very well structured into hey, this is what we're trying to do here as a group to move the needle forward. So everybody has that, but you also have your individual things that you want to try to solve within the group as well. I like it. Now, I don't know how difficult this is going to be to put together, but I would like to do it. But send me a note, send me a text if you guys have any strategic ideas on it, and we'll get some people on it and we'll put that thing together and we'll add that to the mix as well. I had a list a mile long. I narrowed it down to those 4 things, okay, that I thought would be be worth at least sharing with you, having a discussion about, and seeing if it might be something that, we could leverage together as a group and do it. I'm pretty excited. So before I flip the screen over, I think you're rip-roaring ready to go. The best thing to do, the best place to start with is, probably just one person today. So you know how Shelly just went through, so we got the awards lined up and we're going to be giving out awards at the event, have a big award ceremony. That's going to be super fun. We actually have our board members with us today. Tracy King, Shelly Salas, Nathan Clark. We're going to basically just make titanium what it is. It's a status privilege, so people got to show up to things, at least 80% of everything, because we're all better when we do. I wanted to do it a long time ago when I was in the coaching program, but I couldn't get everybody to buy into having a performance board. And you're going to be amazed at some of the things that you actually are winning at that you didn't even know about if you participate. I had a list a mile long. I narrowed it down to those 4 things. All right, awesome. We're just getting started.